What's going on, everyone? Jeremy here from the Quartering End. It's not a day of the week if there isn't a lunatic Hollywood person doing something lunatic and Hollywood. Pardon me while I take a sip of my coffee. I know I said I wouldn't talk about it, so I'm just going to consume it. Oscar-nominated actor James Cromwell literally just super glued himself to the counter of a Starbucks. Why? Because they charge too much for soy milk. I am not kidding. Now, I don't know why vegans are always the worst. They just are. I don't know. I know it's not all of them because I'm married to one. My house is a house that always has soy and almond milk in it. They taste fine. My brother-in-law is a dairy farmer, though, and I'll take that instead. But that's just my choice. Just like it's her choice to milk almonds or whatever. I kid. It tastes fine. It tastes fine. Drink whatever you want. Some people are lactose intolerant, and it's great options for, having in their cereal and whatever the case may be. But are we now at the level where soy milk from designer coffee houses like Starbucks are a human right? This is something we need to protest because Starbucks charging $1 more for soy milk is racist? Because that's what they're saying. Now, I cast no judgment on where people want to get their coffee, but I think they should go with a company that just wants to sell them coffee. Like coffeebrandcoffee.com, my company, with 5 amazing blends from beans all over the world. By the way, hot cocoa drops on Friday, and 3 new blends of coffee drop next week, and teas drop the week after that. Positive reviews are rolling in. Start looking at some of these reviews. This is my favorite, Roast 002. If you bought it and you got it, leave a review for it. Roast 004. Here's a review someone just left. Look at this. There's a picture. Strong flavor, nice texture, caramely aftertaste and perfume. The freshness exceeded expectations. Keep it up. Thank you. 5 stars. There's a bag. They're an actual customer. If you picked up a bag and you're enjoying it, head on over to the website, go to the bag you bought, and leave a review. I would absolutely love if everyone who bought it left a review. If you haven't picked it up yet, check out my promo code. Use promo code TheQuartering and the link in the description to save 5% on single bags. Or if you go with the subscribe and save, right now we're giving you 10% off for our grand opening. Support an independent YouTuber. Anyway, Oscar-nominated actor James Cromwell glues himself to Starbucks counter video shows. And yes, there is a video of it. Let's see. They're wearing PETA shirts. Okay.
Non-dairy products all over the world. Britain, in France, you get these things away. There's no charge for it. Here, there's an exorbitant charge. Why, when it's so important now to address climate change and to understand the
Go around them. You can see them employees like, just go around these lunatics. Just go around them. I mean, are we really talking about... Look, if you just brew your own coffee at home, say with coffeebrandcoffee.com, you could put whatever products you want in it, and it's going to... Look, if you brew this coffee at home, it's going to taste much better than anything Starbucks gives you. You put it in one of my beautiful thermal mugs, this stuff stays hot for hours. You could brew it in the morning, lit it, that cup is still steaming hot hours later, okay? Problem solved. Oscar-nominated actor James Cromwell superglued himself to a counter at a Starbucks cafe in New York City to protest the chain's policy of charging extra for plant-based milk. And by the way, to all you environmentalists out there who are trying to say that soy milk is just so much better, look, I don't want to have to do this, okay? But look, soy is an annual crop. You know, I have a farmer in the family. Okay, that means it only yields one time. Then it has to be replanted, right? What that means is to increase when you increase demand, you must plant more soy. Soybeans are notoriously resistant to various fertilizers and all things of this nature. So to increase soy production, that means what? You need more land, which means what? Deforestation. Okay? So every yin has a yang. Everything has a price. There's massive deforestation going on in places like South America where they're just chopping down forests so they could plant you soybeans for your soy milk. All right. Also, biodiversity gets messed up when you're planting so much soybeans. I mean, you know, there's all sorts of things. Soil erosion. There's a need for soy products for people who are allergic to milk, or but like forcing it on people and acting like it's the second coming because it's a soybean is just absurd. Do your own research. I'm not saying that it isn't a net positive, but I'm saying, like, let's dial it back a little bit when we're super gluing ourselves to the counter at Starbucks while you're paying $7 for a cup of garbage coffee that was ground months ago, roasted months ago. You could buy from coffeebrandcoffee.com and have your coffee roasted the minute you order it. There is nobody fresher. You could put all your soy milk and almond milk you want in it. The protest began after 10 a.m. according to live stream footage, which was shared by Facebook by PETA this morning. After gluing himself to the cafe counter, he didn't look very glued. Cromwell, who appeared in Babe, LA Confidential, and Secession, read a prepared statement in which he denounced Starbucks' vegan milk upcharge, calling it harmful to the environment. Again, like I said, if you increase demand for soy, you need more land. The way you get more land to plant soybeans is you mow down forests. Okay? So, you know, before you go saying we need more soy for everybody because of the environment, maybe take some time and learn about biodiversity, learn about how it treats the soil, learn about how emissions and things like that are affected from this. I'm just saying. When you stop raking in huge profits while customers and animals and the environment suffer, said Cromwell in part, while situated among a group of PETA-affiliated protesters near the Starbucks register. When will you stop penalizing people for their ethnicities and morals? Nobody is forcing you to have a cup of coffee at Starbucks. Nobody is stopping you from bringing your own almond milk with you if you absolutely have to go to Starbucks. This is like privilege personified. Save the planet, save the cows, stop the vegan upcharge now. Why? You're asking for a product. A gallon of milk is like $3. A gallon of soy milk is like $5. Why is it so hard to understand? Now, if you want to look at other countries where they give it away for free, where Starbucks allegedly doesn't upcharge for it, I mean, that's something. But if you were complaining about it there, it would be equally absurd. Police officers eventually respond, telling the protesters that the Starbucks district manager wants them vacated from the property. Cromwell and John Leonardo, another activist who superglued himself to the counter, later unattached themselves about a half hour after the protest began. It's unclear if the activists are facing any charges. I mean, PETA has been campaigning against Starbucks surcharges for years, arguing that it not only contributes to the support of dairy farmers in the veal industry, but it unfairly discriminates against vegan customers, also affected our lactose intolerant customers. By the way, most vegan customers are vegan by choice. You know what's also a choice? Getting your coffee from Starbucks. It's just like there are so few people that have to actually be vegan for medical reasons that could make the argument. And you know what? I'd say, hey, if you have a medical cause for it, we'll give it to you for free. But if you're choosing to be vegan, okay, for ethic and moral reason, more power to you. But you are not entitled to higher price item for free. Also, go if there's such a demand for this, why isn't there like a vegan coffee shop that specializes in serving vegans? I mean, it seems like a great business opportunity. Nah, let's just super glue ourselves to the counter. If you're not a lunatic and you want some coffee, head on over to coffeebrandcoffee.com using the link in the description below. Save some money, support independent business. We're located right here in the United States. Help our business grow so we can help pay it forward to other YouTubers. We can hire more people to work with us and give our coffee a try. Hope you enjoyed this video. We'll talk to you again real soon.